What's going on, YouTube? It's the God Achilles here. I'm bringing you a brand new YouTube video here today, like I promised I would. We're just gonna go ahead and jump into just some team deathmatch, so I can talk to you guys about. Ooh, we get Crash too. I like Crash. Today I'm gonna be giving you my thoughts on how the Call of Duty community has gotten better since the release of the game. So, if you guys don't know, when I first started my channel, I was pub stomping like every game, and now there are some games that I don't always go positive and all that, and I just can't fucking climb ladders apparently. But anyway, so the way you gotta look at it is the COD community is a lot like a snowball, okay? You gotta look at it like the snowball effect, okay? So, when one person gets good at the game, and then, let's say they tell one friend, okay? And then that one friend tells a friend about and teaches them how to be good. Then another friend shows another friend on what to do and how to be good. I fucking hit a shot, like, damn. But where I'm getting with this whole commentary topic today is, what the fuck? Where did you come from? Oh, okay, cool. Where I'm getting at this whole commentary topic is, I'm telling you guys that, there are a lot of people that, especially kind of like in my live streams, like, you'll see me, I won't always go positive in these games. And that's because, not only one, these maps play a lot different than they used to. Gosh, dude, my fucking team cannot do anything right now. Can't fucking help me. I'm just like, what are we doing? But anyway, so the COD community in general, okay, ever since the release, ever since they kept releasing COD games and esports has been a thing, the COD community itself has just gotten better. And that's just with more and more people watching esport events, like MLG events and all that. And, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it kind of, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing for me. Like, I still can get gameplays, guys. It just might take me, like, 1 or 2 more games than it used to, and that's fine. Gosh, dude, I forgot, I can't fucking see through this damn thing. What? Oh, great. But it's not, so if you go back, just to give you guys like an example of this, okay, so if you go back to when COD 4 first launched back in 2007, okay, so like when people were still very, very new to the whole first person shooter concept, and that's why a lot of people were kind of butthole at the game. They weren't very familiar with it. So, like, what do? They practice to get better. Like any person would do. That if you want to get better at something, you practice. Like any normal human being. So, but where I'm getting at with this is over the years, ever since more and more Call of Duty games come out, this is one comes out every year, people tend to evolve and get better at the game that they are playing or they choose to play. So the Call of Duty community, ever since the launch of esports, has the skill rating in actual public matches, especially like this is kind of like tying into COD 4 here. The actual like skill of the players is a lot higher than what it used to be, because I used to play this game when it first came out, and let me tell you, people were they weren't very good. A lot of people didn't know how to aim right, and they would fucking shoot all over the place, and it was honestly, it was kind of funny. But, I wasn't insanely good at the game either. But since more and more CODs come out, and the release of esports and all that fun stuff, Call of Duty community itself is just learn how to be better at COD. I just almost choked. So, you know, it takes a lot more effort, especially in these type of games. And, well, especially in, like, Modern Warfare Remastered to get gameplays. Because, you know, you're playing against people that have roughly the same amount of skills, or the same skill set that you do.
We're about to win this one. Keep up the fire. UAV recon.
So, you know, if you look at it that way, it's like versing yourself all the time. You know every move that you're about to make, and
airstrike standing by.
Damn it, someone else called an airstrike. I want to call on mine. But yeah, if you're constantly playing against yourself, and you know what you're gonna do, then if you look at it that way, then it can just be kind of annoying and frustrating, because you already know what you're gonna do. So you gotta look at it that way from my point of view, from at least a YouTube standpoint, for me to try to get videos for you guys that, you know, sometimes they take a little bit more effort, because, you know, the COD community has gotten a lot better at playing COD. You know, they're not just mindlessly running around the map trying to get kills. And I did get a helicopter, guys. I just wasn't able to call it in. I didn't choke my helicopter, so we're good. Okay. And this was my first game recording, so it was a little choppy, but 13-3, that's not bad. Not a fantastic game. That's like an average. It's kind of like an average game for me. 13-3. But just to recap, so the whole point of this commentary topic is to tell you guys that if you are struggling in Modern Warfare Remastered, or if you're struggling in Infinite Warfare, because, like, you know, you were pub stomping and all that, and like, let's say you're like me and you took like a break or two because, you know, Call of Duty was kind of going to buns and you didn't like it, so you took a break for a year or two. You know, you didn't play Black Ops 3 that much. Okay, you've got a lot of catching up to do, because the Call of Duty community is now ahead of you. Their shots are better because they play more and all that. If you really look at it like that, it's almost like you have a bunch of people that are pub stompers now, because they watch esports and they watch all these pro people play and they mimic what they do. And that's kind of where the esports community, or the esports like background, kind of comes over into pubs. So, you know, if you're like just starting out and you're just, you know, you're trying your hardest and you feel like you're just not getting anywhere, it's either you're playing too aggressive, or you're playing the game wrong. You got to figure out how you want to play the game if you want to start getting these gameplays. But I don't want this gameplay to go too long for you guys. Please be sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Please be sure to follow me on Twitter at @Gage_Achilles. It'll be down in the description below. And also hit my live stream with a follow. I stream Call of Duty almost every day that I can. YouTube, this was the God Achilles, bringing you another live comm. I'm out. Peace.